Guys, welcome back to Hitchin' Home. Today we're going to be helping Hannah and Austin whitewash their fireplace. So this is a first for me, but I've done a little research, and hopefully today you'll jump in here with me. We'll get this done and you'll be ready to do your own sometime. So hang on. We're going to start with taking these grids off and vacuuming with a brush all of this hearth and mantle area here. Then we'll get started with the whitewash. Be right back. Okay, so as I said, we've got everything prepped and ready here. We've got the tape on the walls. We've got it all vacuumed off. We've got the grids out of these fan ducts. And now we're going to start the whitewashing. Now, whitewashing is very different than painting, although you go through some of the similar actions with whitewashing as you do painting. There's one more step that differentiates the two, a couple of different steps. One of it is in the preparation. So what we're actually going to do is they've chosen to whitewash, and whitewash meaning completely whitewash this fireplace. So it does change the aesthetic and the color of the fireplace, but it still leaves it with a very natural brick feel, whereas painting over brick, as you know, gives it a glossy, slick kind of finish. We're not doing that. We're whitewashing, so it still have a very authentic brick feel. So what we do to achieve that is we'll actually take some paint, and because it's not an application where we need a lot of high finish, we're not worried about scrubbing, we're not worried about weather duration and those things. I just got the cheapest quick cover paint here that you can get from Walmart or any place else. It's about 14 bucks a gallon, and we're going to cut this in half with water. So we're going to put equal parts paint and water here in our measuring cup. We're going to stir that together, and then we're going to start our whitewashing process. So here we go.
I don't like that. I don't like what?
Okay, so as you see here, we end up with a paint-like substance that is very, very loose, nothing like as thick as you're normally accustomed to when you're painting. And we're just going to begin our process now of whitewashing this fireplace and see what we turn up with. Okay, guys, I'm not sure what the scope of your project will be, But for this fireplace behind me, I mixed equal parts water and paint, as you saw in the beginning of the video. And that was 24 ounces of each. So for a total of 48 ounces of mixture here. Now, I've gotten down to just the last few ounces in here, and what I found is that as I'm working through this project, the paint has actually been kind of settling at the bottom. I want you to be aware of that, because as you get down here, that completely changes the texture and the sheen and everything of the finished product. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. I'm going to get the homeowner here in just a minute and let her approve, but I think she's going to be really happy too based on pictures that I've been shown. But this bottom portion here would have a much glossier and much more color consistent finish if I continued with this as it is. So obviously I don't need another 48 ounces of material or fluid here to finish this project, because the majority of it is done. So I am going to take just a few minutes here and mix up a few more. We'll be right back to wrap this up. Okay, here we are, all finished up. We have the homeowner's approval, and there is the finished product. Got him all set up, ready for Easter time. And there you go. Just about a little over a quart of paint maybe, and some water, a few chip brushes and towels, and you can whitewash your fireplace and it will look amazing like this one does. Drop a word in the comment. Let me know what you think, and if this has been helpful for you, like it, share, and subscribe. See you.